Hi everyone, please watch the entirety of Season 1 of Filling Your Mind on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts every single Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much. Enjoy the episode.
Not ready for that.
Yeah. I kind of just want this to be like a very unprofessional type of podcast.
Then you're nailing it.
This AJ Walswick. He's been a long time friend of mine since junior year, 2 years now.
My junior year.
Yeah, your junior year.
Your sophomore year.
What am I now?
You're about to be a senior.
Great. And this is it. I don't know. We've been planning this since January of this year. So just tell me about yourself. Tell me about who you are, where you're from, your parents. I'm kidding. No, just talk about yourself. Talk about yourself.
Yeah, as he said to those viewers of this second episode. Right, this is the second episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is AJ Walswick. My real name is Aiden. I just go by AJ because when I was like 3 or 4, my parents were like, well, which one do you want to go by? And I was like, AJ, because I think that sounds cooler than Aiden. So sorry to all those Aidens out there listening to this, but your name's dumb. Yeah, I was born in Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah, I was only there for 2 years, so I don't remember most of it. But after I moved from Alaska, I went to Oklahoma. And then from Oklahoma, I went to Florida. And then from Florida, back to Oklahoma. And here I am. And in 59 days, Nebraska.
You're gone. Yeah.
It is crazy.
Wow. Tell me about it.
I'm going to Nebraska for college, right? I'll be going to Midland University, which is in Fremont, Nebraska. I want to say 30 minutes like northeast of Omaha. So I won't be far from a big city. But I'm excited to go to college. A lot of people are worried about me. Me, I think I'm pretty good. I'm not actually that worried about myself.
So you're wanting to be an accountant?
More or less. I don't know. I've never really put much thought into what I want to be. It's more of like a, hey, do this. It's got numbers and it's easy. And it's like, okay, cool, I can do that.
Mm-hmm. What about something? Let's say you had to choose something big, where you were either a movie star or a song or artist, or I don't know, some name it, athlete.
Like if I had to do something that would put me in the public eye?
Of course. Yeah, of course you'd be an athlete.
Well, I know actually, as much as I would like to say athlete, I don't want to have to do all the stuff that athletes do. Michael Phelps. Sorry, first swimmer. Most people know. Michael Phelps, that guy's crazy. And then he retired at he retired really young. Not really. Actually really young. Probably young for a swimmer. Because swimming you can do for a while. And it's even better for you at older ages because it's getting all those joints in at once. But Michael Phelps, that man's on a crazy diet and he works out all the time. And I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. And then, imagine, you're doing all of this all the time, and then when did Michael Phelps retire? 36, 32?
Wow.
He retired young. I actually have no idea. But most athletes retire young. So doing all of this, being busy 24/7, 365, to then retiring with all the money in the world, people spend that that. And then they have to do publicist deals.
Oh, yeah.
If I could, I'd probably want to be a movie actor.
Really?
Or just any actor in general. Probably not a Broadway actor. Respect to Broadway actors. I could not do that.
For sure, bro. It takes a lot.
One take every night.
Takes
multiple
a lot.
times.
So something that you talked about was you either want to make people feel or make people laugh.
Yeah.
What is something that you want to do one day that would sort of define your legacy? We all have lives, but we have the option of how to live it and how to end it and what to do with that life. So what is the one thing you want to do one day that would define your entire life that your grandchildren will talk about, that you're...
I would like to get deep into philosophy. Yeah, I'm in a huge philosophy kick because of Chidi Anagonye from The Good Place.
Oh, really?
anyone who wants a show recommendation for me, the first thing I will say is The Good Place.
Okay.
Because it is such a witty comedy that I love. The rewatchability is high, and it introduces philosophy to the public eye. Like, people are like, oh yeah, like, my philosophy is this. But when they say that, they don't really understand what it means, but it finds a way to sneak it in there. Like, they're talking about Aristotle and Plato and Socrates.
Really?
And people don't even realize it. They're covering, like, deep questions like the trolley problem. Like, it's not a deep question, right? But it's like, it's just all this stuff, and you don't even realize you're becoming a better person by watching it.
Wow.
I love The Good Place.
I think I need to see it.
Michael Schur, I think his name.
Oh, he made The Office.
He made The Office.
Yeah.
He made Parks and Rec. He made Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
I think he was a co-host or co-director on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That one space show on Netflix with Steve Carell that people thought.
Oh, Space Force. Did he do that?
People thought it was going to be something big, like The Office, but anyway.
Back to the question. I would love to get deeper into philosophy and just find a way to maybe be the Michael Phelps of philosophy. Like, I know Michael Phelps put swimming on the map. Like, no one knew swimming. And then we go to the Olympics, and this one guy's winning a bunch of medals for it, and like, oh, it's medals for America. Let's get this guy, let's get him popular. And he got really big, and he put swimming on the map. I don't know if I'd say I wouldn't be swimming if it weren't for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way I got into swimming was a little weird. Maybe we'll talk about that later. It's not weird. It's just like, it wasn't him. Right? But he put swimming on the map for many other people.
I see.
So I would like to do that. But for philosophy, I'd have to find a way.
That's kind of cool. I mean, like, even if it's just a simple book.
Exactly.
Just questioning things.
I read this book. So it is so hard to get into philosophy, first of all.
Really?
If it weren't for The Good Place, obviously I wouldn't be into it. Thank you, Michael Schur. But even after The Good Place, it was so hard finding ways to, like, because this thing has been around for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably more than thousands? No, I doubt that. But it's been around for thousands of years. So, like, how do you get into something that is 2,400 years old?
Yeah.
Without having an entry point that's been translated multiple times.
Yeah.
So there's this podcast I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Can I advertise other podcasts and books?
Okay.
For anyone who wants to get into philosophy, Philosophize This by Stephen West. Stephen West is one of the funniest people that I listen to. I can't say that I know because I don't know him. I know him. He doesn't know me. Philosophize This by Stephen West. And there's this book. I just finished reading it. It's called Nasty, Brutish, and Short by Scott Hershevitz. It is one of the best entry points to philosophy because it's through the eyes of his kids. So as he's explaining it to his kids, we're also getting that information. I thought it was amazing.
That's crazy.
I just finished reading it, so
one of the things that I even think about often is that you said it's very old, you know, thinking about diving into it and making something new out of it. One of the things that I would mention is that almost anything that we do in life, anything we want to do, there's always someone better or someone that's done it. Mm-hmm. You know, any job and anything you want to do. I've heard from many people that want to be a singer or an actor. They say, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it because there's nothing about me that makes me special." You know, but it's kind of about. It's not about trying to find something new. It's about trying to find something that's completely unique. So how could any creator even make a mark? How could we call anyone creative?
Wait, right? Am I older than you two?
No.
No?
No.
Wait.
2000. Wait, yeah, you are.
I am?
Yeah, good job.
What?
I guess we're gonna start talking about you again.
Great, I know that guy inside and out.
Yeah.
Well, not inside.
That's crazy. Anyway. One of the things that I asked the last guest was, if you saw yourself 10 years from now, where are you? Where would you be? Who are you with? And why are you doing what you're doing?
First of all, I'd like everybody to know, I imagine myself with like a nice Jake Gyllenhaal sort of beard.
Jake Paul?
No.
Oh.
Do they have the same beard?
Sort of.
Let me see. Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth has the perfect beard.
Chris Hemsworth beard in the Avengers Infinity War. That Bucky beard in the Avengers Infinity War.
Chris Evans. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I imagine myself with a nice beard, right? A cut jawline. Hopefully. Chopping down some wood in northern Montana.
Actually?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
In like a little log cabin. This is wintertime. In my imagination. So it's a little snowy on the floor. It's not like crazy snow, like a light dusting, which is...
What's your job?
I'll be a CPA, but out of my house. A certified personal accountant. I would have passed my CPA exam.
Oh, wow.
Right? This is 10 years in the future?
Yeah.
So I will be 28. Wow. Will I be settled down by then?
No.
I'll at least be talking to some nice chick from northern Montana. We meet in a little coffee shop in town. It's a 10-minute drive to town. No, 5-minute drive to town.
You wouldn't get married before 28?
I don't know. If I'm not, I'm at least talking to some cute girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds like I've seen this in a movie.
Yeah, Hallmark. No, I'm kidding. What if I just started describing a Hallmark movie? 28 years from now, I don't know any Hallmark movies.
I was able to audition for one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't want to apply.
Hey, why don't you talk about yourself? This is your podcast, too.
No, because...
Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Because you're a guest.
I don't care if I'm a guest. People need to know the host, too.
I'll be 27.
Hey, he just doxed himself. He's 17 right now.
Yeah. I'd say that I want to at least have some movies out there. I want to at least have something that already makes me known to a lot of people.
Yeah, because in 2023... Or no, not 2023. 10 years from now, Shang-Chi 3 will be out. For listeners of this podcast, he always tells me that he's going to be in Shang-Chi 3.
No, it's a dream of mine to at least be the villain.
The villain?
Of Shang-Chi 3. But I don't think...
You need to read up on your Shang-Chi villains then.
I don't think that's the case though. But I want to at least be in there somehow.
You could be like one of those village people firing the bows.
Right?
You could be the bow guy.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm telling you.
I looked at... He first came on screen. I was like, oh, he's going to die. I was like, no, he's not going to die.
Yeah.
And then he dies like 10 minutes later. I was like, no! But I called it.
So I want to have a bucket list of my next 10 years, at least. I want to at least be in a big franchise. Yeah. Somehow. Any franchise.
Star Wars. You can be in Star Wars Acolyte Season 3.
I feel like if I'm in a bad Star Wars project, they're going to hate me already. So
I think they're going to hate you if you're in Star Wars anyways. People hate Kenobi for no reason.
Yeah. They're gonna send me racist DMs.
Yeah, like Kenobi was like the one thing that was supposed to be good, and people still find a way to hate on it.
Yeah, even now, I've even thought about some projects. Like I just want to do something big at the moment before I graduate. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm constantly having goals. Yeah. Do you?
I don't have many goals right now. One thing, my personal philosophy, which is technically a goal for every day, is I just want to be a little bit better today than I was yesterday, you know?
I like that.
Like every day I want to be better. I just want to become a better person, you know? The world's not going to die if one person's good.
So back to what you just said.
Yeah.
Is that my projects that I have right now, it's become more than just a simple project. Like the main ideal goal of it is that every single day I would have a better picture.
A better picture?
Yeah, the best picture I can make of every single day. So my project's about taking one picture a day.
Oh, yes, I know this project.
That would perfectly define the entire day. I put it on Instagram and everything. But the goal of it is to try to live to the fullest every single day so that I can have the best picture. And I might push some people to go like, wow, if I could capture my entire day with one photo, what would it be? Mm-hmm. Right? So I want to at least be able to do that from now until probably graduation. One of the things I attached was a fundraiser for American Cancer Society. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was the perfect way to kind of combine it. I'll tell you why it relates, but it's just so that it has some meaning to the project. It's more than just a simple project to me. A lot of cancer patients or a lot of people with cancer, their lives are either cut down short or they don't get to live at all. Yeah. So the point of it is that
your camera's about to die. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah.
What is that beeping then? Did it stop recording?
I'm gonna try it again.
You're out of memory.
Okay, but it's an audio podcast.
Yo, back to audio podcast only.
I'm gonna put my phone up there.
Wait, have you been filming on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Bro, this is going really good.
Yeah, you think?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm having fun.
Now it's in 0.5 setting. Sorry, guys.
Look, can you guys see the poster still? I have no idea.
So my camera like literally just ran out, I think, of storage. So now it's gonna be like a different type of millimeter.
And for those audio listeners, nothing's changed.
Nothing.
Nothing has changed.
What was I gonna say? It's about
having a deeper meaning than itself.
Yeah. I want to at least have an interesting life for people to read on Wikipedia or IMDb.
He's got an IMDb page. Did you talk about that last episode?
No.
You should check it out. Philip Wynn IMDb.
Last episode was filmed all the way on January 29th.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been sitting on that?
I was sitting on that for a while.
Wow.
I wasn't sure when to release it, and then I thought, oh, if I just wait until I have another podcast recorded, then I could release it a week after, and then it would be this consistent.
Mess that one up.
Yeah, exactly. It's mostly I don't do it for people to watch it.
Like, well, I know it's a podcast. It's for people to listen to.
Yeah. Well, I that might sound weird, but I kind of do it for memories.
No, it's just a capsule.
It's an interesting perspective if you ever watch this later on. And then it's also cool for, I don't know, people at school to get to know me or could have known you. Because I've always thought this. If you or I never existed, would the ball bounce the same in that NBA game? Would Tom Brady still retire just to say he's not retiring?
Yeah, I think if I didn't exist, Tom Brady would still be doing the weird stuff that he's doing.
Right? So it's my life goal
is to influence Tom Brady.
Yeah. The goal is to see that, or to realize that if I didn't exist, certain people wouldn't have been influenced the way they are.
That you're already doing that though. If
yeah,
you
but
didn't
I want
exist,
it to be bigger.
Look at me. To the audio listeners of this podcast, I'm looking at him very sternly, like a father. If you didn't exist, would I be filming this podcast?
No. But I want it to be like a positive influence to a whole community.
The fact that you are trying something might inspire others to try that later. Like, not that you took inspiration from 99 Originals, but the fact that he tried that made other people in the world want to try that.
Because if he didn't do it, I wouldn't.
And you trying it, maybe not like right now, but it will make other people want... You just taking pictures of things will make people want to be like, man, I'm going to miss these days. I want to remember this.
Exactly.
And that will inspire people, and that will inspire other people, and that will inspire other people. It's just the fact that you tried.
Yeah.
If it works out, heck yes. You know, like, that's amazing that what you did came to fruition. But even if it doesn't, that doesn't mean it won't come into fruition down the line. Mm. And I mean that in the ways of the good stuff. Like, don't try bad stuff and hope other people do the bad stuff with you, right?
Yeah.
Like, we don't support bad people here.
That just reminded me of the fact that I was taught that good intentions don't justify bad actions. Mm-hmm. So it's about like you could have any intention you want whenever you go into anything, but it's about the way you go about it, right? So what I have to constantly think about, what are the good actions I could be giving so that I can reach that intention.
You are actually thinking of if I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
you were thinking of the ethical school of thought of consequentialism, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about what you do; it's about what comes out of what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, is there a name for that? You're thinking the ends justify the means, right?
Yeah.
So if you, like, yeah, I might kill this guy, but in the end, 50 people live, right? That's consequentialism.
It's like Thanos.
It's like Thanos. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm gonna kill half the universe, but the resources will just be thriving after that. That was my terrible job.
He saw it as saving half of the universe.
He saw it as a good thing. He thought of it as the best thing he could do.
Mm-hmm. I still constantly think about what other people think about me, but my goal right now is to do something where I just say, screw it. Like it doesn't matter, because I even brought up, like, one time I brought up to AJ. So, Beyonce. Not everyone is pleased with Beyonce.
Oh, this was the other night. This was like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, but Beyonce has done so many good things. I'll tell you that it would be extremely hard to even cancel her.
I said this the other time. Sorry, Beyonce, if you're listening. I said this just the other night. If you put Beyonce in a lineup, I would not be able to pick her out. I don't know what she looks like.
But anyway, Beyonce has done a lot of good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just not everyone listens or cares for her. But she's made some of the best music, in my opinion, and she's influenced a lot of people.
What songs has she made?
Love on Top, whatever. But it makes me realize that no matter what I do in life, it shouldn't matter what people think, because I can't please everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And even if I screw up just once, I'm completely done.
Pressure is on when you're famous.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be perfect, otherwise people aren't gonna like you. So I'm gonna have to find a way to kind of conclude or close off this podcast.
Oh, this podcast? Yeah.
I've actually had so much fun. Not gonna lie.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
It's just very sarcastic.
I'm very hungry too. He should bring me. He should not bring me. He should take me out after this.
Yeah, we should.
We're gonna go on a date.
AJ has been one of the best friends I've had in the last 2 years.
Stop.
Actually, 1 year.
1 year? No.
How long has it been?
It's been since your sophomore year.
Yeah.
You're about to be a senior.
Yeah.
It's almost 2 years.
AJ's a really good person.
To any listeners, to the 3 listeners for today, and the thousands tomorrow, hundreds tomorrow.
No, I 10.
3 today,
10
and
tomorrow.
the millions in the future. Millions in the future.
I don't.
Remember, he started out as a humble person, but look at him now. I'm kidding. But no, just try to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. Yeah. That's all I can leave you with. Just always be bettering yourself. A painting is never finished.
Yeah. And my thing that I'll leave you guys off with.
Also go to church. Some of y'all are weird.
Yeah. one things I'll leave you guys off with is don't try to be new, try to be you.
That's his. He came up with that, guys. You'll never... Yeah. He actually came up with that 5 minutes before recording and said, AJ, try and shoehorn this in and make it your idea. I was like, no, it's his idea.
No, but for real, don't constantly try to be something new. Actually, no, that sounds awful.
Well, okay, try to be new, but make it yourself.
Yeah.
Like I can't believe I'm about to say this. In the Muppet movie, Walter, the Muppet, the new guy, he was new, right? But he wasn't trying to be funny like Fozzie Bear or sing like Kermit the Frog or shoot himself out of a cannon like Gonzo. Mm-hmm. He just went up there and whistled.
Yeah.
And people loved him for it. What? So make it new. Make it your own. Don't try and do what someone else is doing. We don't need another whomever. We need you. And to the audio-only listeners, I'm pointing at the camera.
Yeah, and my thing is that no matter who you want to be in the future, it's don't stop yourself just because someone else is already that. It's like people say, "Oh, I want to sound like Bruno Mars. I want to sound like Adele." You'll never sound like a Bruno. Actually, I mean, don't try to sound like Bruno Mars or Adele because we already have them. Just try to be you. Try to be something.
For the audio only listeners, we are now both pointing, but I never put my hand down, so I want you guys to rewind and just imagine my hand pointing at the camera this whole time because it was really funny. I was doing it for the bit.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for listening and watching this podcast. For my second guest, AJ, out.
Don't forget to fill your mind. Again, you should change the name to Fill Your Mind.
Oh my gosh, I should. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching the episode. Filling Your Mind will have more episodes coming every single Wednesday and Saturday on Amazon Music, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.